Hello everybody, evidence for you here. I think GMan underestimated the underlying implications of the topic secular morality. He was probably not prepared to defend his view, Christianity, against all other religions. Some countries, by law, still burn women at the stake accused of being witches. Everything else equal, removing this religious law would make the world a better place. It's the same if you reverse it. Sweden is mostly a secular country. Adding a religious law stoning obedient children to death would make Sweden a less good place to live in, especially for children. GMan also misrepresents secular morality when he says it's an opinion. It's not. Secular morality is more of a trial and error, evaluating the consequences of actions and laws. This is why slavery in America was justified with the Bible and abandoned and looked upon with open mind. This is why the 1600s was the darkest time in Sweden ever, when the Bible for decades was used as law against criminals. Eye for an eye and so on, for example. I'm not solely arguing from a consequentialist viewpoint. I'm just saying it's one reason of several to determine ethics. More about this later. Another thing, even if I would agree with GMan that rape is wrong, there might be circumstances when rape is less wrong than the alternative. Sure, you might have to dream up crazy scenarios to make this point, but you could do it, and that is why rape is not absolutely wrong. Just to be clear, even under the crazy scenario, rape is still wrong. It's just not wrong no matter what. GMan holds the view that his God is good for demanding that a girl have to marry her rapist. Somehow this is better than the rapist spending time in prison. This view is horrible on so many levels, it actually makes me furious. Rape is about power and submission. Do you really believe, GMan, that a 14-year-old girl, after being forcefully raped and most probably also beaten to be quiet or lie still by a fat stinking 50-year-old drunk, would want to marry the perpetrator? Please tell me you haven't thought this one through, and that you don't hold this view based on the Bible. If two people rape her, must she marry both? This is ridiculous. Why even argue for moral absolutism when sometimes God's behavior is explained with a consequentialist viewpoint? Dash the little ones against the stones. No problem. They're in heaven now. The end justifies the means, right? I know you are fully aware that some Christians use this excuse to justify abortions and children starving to death. GMan, atheism is not a religion, and you know it. Atheism, that is, not believing, will not go out the window if religion laws are abandoned. About the war topic you brought up, GMan, one can find just as many, if not more, wars that have a religious background. It doesn't matter. People make mistakes, whether they are religious or not. At the end, GMan admitted that certain religious behaviors are bad for society. He mentioned Islam, but defended his position by saying that Islam is a cult and a false religion. Even though this statement has the new true Scotsman fallacy written all over it, I want to ask GMan, which religion should the world be based upon, and why? If you say Christianity, how do you think 1.5 billion practitioners of Islam would react to that? Forcing religion upon others has a very bad track record of success. That's all, folks. Take care.